is taking his time so that you would be more dependent? What if God is taking his time so you knew how to worship? What if God was taking his time so you knew how to petition? What if God was taking his time so you would seek his face more than you seek his hand? What if God knows what he's doing with what he made? If God is the Lord of hosts and he is sovereign. If God is the Lord of hosts, then he is powerful. If God is the Lord of hosts, then he is in control. And if that is the case, then there is no circumstance, there is no trial, there is no problem, there is no issue that she can bring to God that he does not have the power and the capacity to change. There is no demon in hell that he cannot fight. There is no angel in heaven that he cannot send. In this moment, Hannah recognizes that she needs the military God. Hannah needs a God who can box. Hannah needs a God who got hands. Hannah needs the warrior God. Hannah needs a God who is strategic. Hannah needs a God who is decisive. Hannah needs a God who knows how to fight. He will not only fight Goliath and fight Philistine, but he will fight her own body to get it to work how it was designed. I've had mornings where I've had to call that particular name of God. Not to fight provision, I'll need that. Not to fight my marriage, not to fight my parenting, but to fight my mind. I've had times where I'm like, I need you. The devil is too strong for me. He is too thoughtful for me. He is too intelligent than me. So I need you to get out your sword and fight him so I don't lose my mind. And so when I wake up with peace, when I wake up with a right mind, I know that God went to war for me. If the Lord of hosts, is the same God that closed Hannah's womb, then he's the same God that can open it too. But here's our struggle. This is why we also need him. Because what if he doesn't? He can, but what if he doesn't? What if his will is not what you prayed for? Will you still worship? And in your own strength, in your own flesh, you don't have the ability to love God that much. The Lord of hosts can not only answer your prayer, he can also give you joy where there should only be grief. Have you ever met somebody who went through things where they should not be in their right mind? Have you ever met somebody, for some reason they had joy when they should not have? Have you ever met somebody who had endurance that you knew did not come from them? Have you ever met somebody where their story and their testimony did not take them out? And it wasn't because they're special. It was because they depended on the Lord of hosts and he revealed himself as the lifter of their head. Have you ever met somebody who came to the point where they knew that they could not do anything if God did not move? Referring to God as the Lord of hosts and herself as a servant, she petitions God. And she makes this vow in verse 11. She says, O Lord of hosts, if you will indeed look on the affliction of your servant, keyword, your servant, she's positioned herself underneath his will, and remember me and not forget your servant, but will give to your servant a son, then I will give him to the Lord all the days of his life. Wait a minute. I understand the petition. She's a childless woman. It's the source of all her pain. It's the source of all her days of his life. Wait a minute. I understand the petition. She's a childless woman. It's the source of all her pain. It's the source of all her irritation. It's the source of her turmoil. So naturally, if she's going to ask God for anything to stop the pain, she should ask for the son. But Hannah does something kind of crazy. She petitions God for a son, and then she vows to give the son back. You'd expect her to ask for the gift and not tell the giver of the gift that she gonna give the gift back to him. Like, you didn't expect her to do that. But what happens to Hannah in this moment It's not anything less than what God has required of us. Every gift that God has given you, he is expecting you to give it back. Whether it is your children, you got to give them back. Whether it's your money, you got to give them back. Whether it's your marriage, you got to give them back. Whether it's your friendships, you got to give them back. This is why some of your prayers are remaining unanswered. Because you are asking God for stuff you have no intention on giving him back. Some of you are asking God for idols and you mad that he said no. God is not going to give you your golden calf. That's Bible. James says you ask and you don't receive because I'm not making it up, because you plan to spend it on your own worldly passions. God is also wise. God keeps saying no because you might not have the character to carry what you're asking for. There are some gifts that you don't have the strength for. There are some gifts that you don't have the wisdom for. There are some gifts that you don't have the capacity for. There are some gifts that you don't have the space for. So in the waiting, let him sanctify. In the waiting, let him prune. In the waiting, let him cut. In the waiting, let him do what he has to do, so that when he gives you the gift, if he gives you the gift, it's something you can steward and not worship. Hannah, what if God took his time in delivering you from